I caught Billy. Oh, and I'm wearing a Cooey shirt. What a coincidence. Look. This isn't actually Billy though. This is Hercules. Anyways, this video is not about Cooeys or Billy. This video is about this thing. I figured out a better way to do this. The problem has been there's too much upper level and it's a maze on the lower level and it's dark and dingy and it's hard for me to get to them. So I figured out what I'm going to do. I'm going to expand the footprint by one more. Right now it's a 2x5. I'm going to stretch it out to a 2x6 and then I'm going to split it in half so that Pipsqueak and Gary each get a 2x3, and then I'm going to make it so that they each, because they seem to love their loft so well and the ramp especially, I'm going to give them a 1x2 loft each and a ramp. So they'll still have a little area to go up and run down, but they'll have more of a wide open space at the bottom, which will be easier for me to get to them and also to interact with them. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is I'm going to break it down, and it's like a bunch of pig juggling, because I'm going to take Snoop and Nate's 2x3 down here, and I'm going to use that as the other half of this 2x3, and then I got a new sheet of Coroplast, and I'm going to make a special cage for Snoop and Nate, because there's no reason why both of those boys should be stuck in a 2x3 themselves. Right, Poopa Doops? Billy was born at the LA Guinea Pig Rescue, but I think he's tame just because when he was a baby, I used to kind of have him carefully on my shoulder like this. If I can feel his back feet and his front feet are like this and his butt is secured like this, then I can hold him like this and kiss him. He's my baby. Don't be afraid of larger guinea pigs, guys. They give better hugs. Pippi. That's not your spot. That's Gary's area. Does it smell funky? Here, get out of here. We gotta clean. And we gotta build. Come on. I'm up here and I'm putting Gary's second level on, so I see what it looks like. You're being so patient, Pippi. Almost done. Look at that. 2x3, 1x2 loft. It looks like the ramp is kind of steep, but remember, when the pine shavings are in there, it's going to be elevated by 3-4 more inches. Alright, so I just had to slide the table. There's a gap now, and to compensate for that gap, I just zip tied the Coroplast to the grids, which are all connected to the other table, so no big deal. Look at that. They'll be able to see each other under here a little bit, and then they'll be able to interact like that. Pipsqueak will be able to look out over Gary, and Gary will be able to look out over Timmy and Mike. Okay, they're back. They're in. It's a little steeper. What about you, Gary? You checking it out? You got your igloo back there. Look, you have a little sliver. You can talk to Pippi. Hi, Pippi. Well, what are you doing? Look at you. Someone's having fun up here. Enjoying all the fleece. Pippi! Oh, now you're on top. And now you're in. What? What? What do you want? This is a lot easier for me to get to them now. Much better. So they're interacting through this. That's good. And then he can also interact from above. You going up, Gary? Yeah, up and away. It's not as big as before, but they have overall more open space. And I think when he gets comfortable, he'll be running up and down that thing. Oh, I was gonna say that's why we like the snack shack. You happy? Oh, lay back down. You don't have to get up. Okay, so I'll pet you like this. Do you want it on the chin, Gary? You do? Okay. Here you go. Yum yum. Gary, go back and show them what you were doing. Gary was leaning out the balcony and he was nibbling on some hay from up there. Weren't you? Okay, okay. You wouldn't jump out of there, would you? Hey, Bubba. Well, Nate's been going up and down, and he's been popcorning like crazy. Nate. And I don't know if they realize that they can jump out. I'm gonna have to probably put some kind of a grid or something there. So here's what I did for these guys. I expanded this from a 2x3 to a 2x4, but if you'll notice, it's not a real 2x4 because I'm overlapping by 4 sections, 4 cubes, 4 squares of the grid. So it's really a little bit more than a 1.5 by 4, but it has the running length of a 4, which is important. And then this is a real 2x2. And this isn't even fastened at all. What I did is I just have some grids, like 4 or 5 grids, and they're just supporting this. But they're not even, this can just completely lift out. And there's no coroplast here, there's just a nice thick fleece. And I'm happy with it. So again, remember I had to slide the table in the corner there because I'm sliding this one way out now to make, so look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 2 more back there, 5, 6, which is split in half. I could probably store some stuff back there, but it's real easy to move that around to vacuum. I initially was going to put it in that back corner, but I miscalculated. You can see how this grid is a centimeter too high to fit. So just for all you people out there, these IKEA tables, unless you're putting them on some kind of ground, it's not going to exactly fit to do exactly 2. I was thinking, should I bend it? And then I realized I had this little gap here, which coincidentally is just perfect. So I got lucky. So I'm thrilled with this. I'm happy with it. Come on up, Snoop. Snoopy. Oh, and here's one cool little secret thing about it. Not so secret. Same thing with Gary's old cage. Some of these grids are actually the shelves. And so that's, I used that one to make this so that it can lay flat. And then I can reach them. Come on. Come on. He's still getting used to the ramp. This is going to go a long way to help me tame them. Come on. Nate's always been kind of shy. Come on. Boys. Come on. Come on. I guess Snoop would rather just have some hay. Oop, Stargazerless Melissa just messaged me just now saying that she got her shirts. Aww. She's happy. That makes me happy. Man, I think that she actually is talking about the Timmy shirt for Valentine's Day. She jumped on it and she got it in time. I think if you ordered it right now, it takes about 10 days, you'd miss it. But it's still a sweet shirt. Boys, come on, Nate. If I leave the room, then they'll come up here, I'm sure. Here. You can have a little bit. Come up here. Here he comes. Okay, latch it up. Let's see if I sneak away if they come up. Nate knows what's going on. Snoop, if you want any, you better go up there. It's like, but this ramp is scary. Come on, Snoopy. Well, then this is Nate's little refuge. Not for long. It took Gary a long time to get used to his. And now he's up and down all the time. Oh, yay. Finally, they're both up there. Well, I hope they enjoy this new addition. It's really easy to break up and down. Although, truth be told, because of angles and geometry, it's easiest for me to just unscrew that leg, which is no big deal either. But it's awesome how C&C cages can really inspire you to not just be creative, but to give your piggies the best life. And I used to sort of think that lofts were a waste of space, especially when they tower over another level. But the way this loft is set up, it's not really wasting or creating a dingy, shadowy under loft area like these are. But even something like this with just the benefit of having them be able to run up and down so much more outweighs. This is going to be easy to clean because I'll be able to easily scoop with my dustpan underneath this just 1x2 area that's covered. Billy's like, this video hasn't had me at all. Or Timmy, but you don't see him being obnoxious. Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this up. There's Mike. We're gonna wrap this up. Yeah, you know, the great versatility of the C&C grids is that they're lightweight, they're inexpensive, you can get them anywhere. And so that allows for you to be creative and also to be humble. If something doesn't work, then you can change it easily. You'd be surprised how many people commit to a 300-pound bookshelf that they converted into a cage when really the C&C is the best option. So thanks for watching, guys.